Hey guys, Dustin here and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special guest, makeup and beauty guru, Skye Hokulani.
Hi, thank you for having me back. I'm excited to be here. Today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to achieve that wonderful fresh face. So we've already started off by cleansing and preparing his skin with some La Mer moisturizing soft creme. This is personally my favorite. A lot of Dustin's fans have asked about, if it's necessary to use a primer, and I'm going to go ahead and say yes. It makes a difference if you're using a foundation. So I would highly suggest to use a primer that has a nice SPF in it. It helps to hydrate the skin, and it also helps to provide that flawless look for your foundation, and it really does help to make it last all day. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This is actually the Bobbi Brown one, which I absolutely love. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this all over his face. Looking good so far. Alright, so we are going to do a little bit of corrector and concealer. Corrector really helps to neutralize the color underneath the eye, and the concealer will help to give it that brightness to it. So in this case, I'm going to use more, if I'm looking at under Dustin's eye, he has a little bit more of a brownish red color under his eye. So I'm going to use like a peach tone corrector, which will help to neutralize that. And I'm going to have you look up. And you don't necessarily need to put this everywhere, you just focus on the areas that you really need to kind of neutralize. And you can actually begin to see the difference already from this side. So I'm going to have you take a look in the mirror. Ready? We didn't even blend it in yet. Yes. So that's correct. It really just helps to neutralize that blue reddish tone that's appearing underneath the eye. If you come a little bit closer, Dustin, so your friends can see, you can see how the corrector helped to neutralize under the eye. Perfect. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use a concealer to help brighten up. So we're going to take that, and I'm really going to be generous around his eye. And this is where you can put it. So now you can see how wonderful and bright that looks. And when you want to have a fresh face, definitely having bright eyes really helps to achieve that fresh face look. It's great because Dustin actually currently takes care of his skin, so it's nice to have a nice smooth palette to work with. Okay, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put some foundation on, and then we're going to jump into the contouring and highlights. So Dustin does have great skin, so I don't want to put so much makeup on. I really want to just kind of give him that flawless finish. So the areas that are, a little bit more red, I'm just going to help to add a little bit of foundation on those areas. Use that beauty blender to get it all evened out. I'm going to focus on the middle, the center of the face, because a lot of times that's where, you want to even out the skin tone the most. There's a little bit of discoloration usually, and it falls in the center of the face. So due to Dustin living in beautiful San Francisco, California, where it's a little bit cold and nippy in the air, I am wanting to use a foundation that has a little bit more of a creaminess texture to it. So I'm actually using the foundation stick. In this case, I'm using the one from Bobbi Brown because the texture just helps to glide on the skin. And it's buildable, so you can definitely add more where needed and build it where you want more coverage.
Beautiful.
Indeed. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of contouring and highlighting. Definitely take a moment to invest in brushes. They do make a world of difference. You spend less time trying to blend everything in. It does a lot of the work for you, and it's very gentle on the skin as well when you use quality brushes. Okay, so I know it looks a little bit crazy, and I'm not sure if you can actually see that good because of the lighting here. But then I'm just gonna go in and fuse all the colors together. And what you don't want to see is where the line ends. So make sure that you're kind of brushing in the same direction, I would say, and make sure that you're blending it. So the purpose of this, you can see how it really slims down Dustin's nose, giving him that really perky nose that everybody loves. Nice and lifted. So Dustin's skin is quite dewy right now, so I definitely want to just finish it with a setting powder. Okay, so you can kind of see how it's all coming together. It's looking sharp, he's looking a lot more awake, which is our goal. So then I'm going to take a little bit of a highlighting powder. This is the Babe in Paradise by Bretman Rock. We do love you. You're so fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Vacation. So I'm going to use the Vacation all over his cheekbones just to really highlight and get these cheekbones to pop. So I'm really putting this right above the contour, and be careful not to put it in the eye, but just right on the cheekbone right here, so above it. And it just, you can see how it gives that wonderful glow to the skin. You can see how it's glowing. It looks amazing. All right, so can't go wrong with a little bit of blush. It always gives a little bit of color. I'm going to use the wonderful Sunset Glow Highlighting Powder by Bobbi Brown. And I'm just going to go ahead and, just take your brush and pat it on. Okay. And I'm going to put it on the apple of the cheek, and I'm just going to kind of go in an angle just to give him a little bit more of that definition as well. Right now, his skin looks fresh. He has a very fresh face. It still looks natural. He's glowing. He's ready for his day, but almost. We're just gonna put some finishing touches there. Let's make his eyes pop just a little. We're gonna put some eyeshadow. And some of you had a question and you thought that eyeshadow was just to kind of darken or add color. And in this case, actually we're using a bone, which is like a cream light color right here. And putting that all over the eye helps to give it that awake look. So you we're gonna go back in with that Babe in Paradise palette. And we're gonna use that same color that we used to make him glow. That Gation color. You know what? We're gonna be a little daring and we're gonna use Baby Girl. And I'm just putting this on his lid. And what this is gonna do is that it's gonna help to brighten up his eye. So you can definitely use that Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise palette for not just the glow of your skin, but to use it on your eyes as well. So we always love multi-purpose palettes. Ready to go, and we can put a little of that. Let's be a little daring, add some of that Baby Girl in the corner of his eye. And this just helps to actually brighten his eye. If you look at my shoulder, so you can see that, oh, those pretty eyes of yours, Dustin. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna finish off with just a little bit of some vitamin E lip conditioner. Great for the lips. It doesn't make it too shiny. It just gives it some hydration throughout the day. Those gorgeous lips. All right, I'm gonna finish with a little bit of setting spray. So if you just close your eyes. And this just helps to kind of set the makeup, making your skin look nice and fresh, ready for your long 18-hour day. You definitely can't leave the house without a little spritz of cologne. So I'm gonna go ahead, and Dustin, you told me that this one was your favorite, which is Earl Grey and Cucumber. It smells divine.
Thanks, Skye. I look amazing.
You do. For all of you that are watching, we want to say, first of all, thank you for tuning in and taking a moment to watch our show. I hope that you got a little bit of tips and tricks I was able to share with you, and have fun with you creating your fresh face. We'd love to hear about your feedback, so go ahead and drop a comment. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you don't, stop watching it. It's as simple as that.
Thank you, Skye.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
This video was brought to you by Terrarium Kits, DIY air plant mini gardens that are fun and easy to assemble. Each kit contains all the supplies needed to create a fabulous terrarium for your home or office.
Use coupon code YouTube to get 15% off your terrarium kit.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That sounds so cheesy. Say it by itself.
Don't forget to subscribe. Say it with me.
No, what? Follow?
Don't forget to subscribe.
No, you say it.
Don't forget to subscribe.